Assalamu alaikum, beloved student. How are you? I hope you are well by the grace of Almighty Allah. Welcome to my today's English class. In my previous class, I completed the topic named modifiers, both practice and delivering speech on the rules of modifiers. Now I am going to start a new grammar topic with you named special uses of words and phrases. Special uses of words and phrases. This will be given in your HSC final in serial number 3. Okay, and how many marks will be given? Marks will be given 0.5 into 10 is equal to 5. Okay, and here has been given the two words here, the special uses of words and phrases. And special uses of words and phrases, we find a lot of words and phrases in English grammar, but there will be given some special words and phrases, not the all classes of words here. You will have to be given in your question paper just the some special words and some special phrases, not the ordinary words or ordinary phrases here. Now I am going to discuss with you some rules of special words and phrases. I think you will give the topmost priorities on this topic. Okay, and in your question paper, a box will be given to you, and inside the box there will be also given here ten gap. Inside the gap there will be also given here the special words and phrases. How many words and phrases will be given inside the box? 10 special words and phrases. It will be given in a combined situation, and 6 special words will be given to you, or another 4 phrases will be given to you inside the box as answer. That's why I am giving the some special use of words that will be find here in your question paper. Was born, let alone, had better, would, rather, as, if, since, have to, with a view to, lest, unless. The such types of words and phrases will be given just like is this topic here. Okay, and you will have to also given here the complete sentence. You will find here the complete sentence, and in the middle point, at the beginning of a sentence there will be also given a gap. Okay, and if you find here the position of gap in the middle point, and you will also find here the before the gap you will also find only one word or part, and the other after the gap you will also find the another part. but just after choosing the right word, okay, to identify a meaningful sentence, just applying the inside the box, then there will be no problem to indicate a meaningful sentence. Then we will have to apply here only one word according to the complete structure of this specific meaningful sentence. Okay, and I am giving an example here. He dash work hard regularly. Number 2 sentence may be given. He would rather die than beg, and he has to work hard regularly. He has to work hard regularly. Number 2, he would rather die than beg. Okay, serially, number A, number B, number C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. Okay, that is according to the same model. Okay, it is the example here. Just you will have to find out the what will be the exact specific word or phrase to indicate a meaningful sentence, and your task is to apply only the answer. Okay, as your question paper, you will have to express here the just answer. No need to apply a meaningful complete sentence. No need. That is why you should express your just answer in your exam script. Okay, now I am discussing with you the exact rules of words. Then I will also express here the rules of phrases. Okay, write down. Number 1, rule number 1, use of be born or was born. Was born. B indicates here am, is, are, was, were, shall be or will be. Be born or was born. And in your question paper you will find directly was born. And I think that you know what is the exact voice of was born. I think was born indicates the passive voice, and without by we usually find in a passive voice. Passive voice is the here the subject plus according to subject and person, thus auxiliary verb plus B3 plus by plus others. It is the exact structure of passive voice. But when we will go to express the was born, okay, was born, we will not apply here any preposition, especially by. That it is called the was born is passive voice, and without by there will be no any position to put here the position by, just after the past participle from. Okay, here past participle from is born, and where is the present form of born. That is why we can easily consider the was born is called the passive voice without any particular type of preposition, especially by. Okay, and I am giving a technique to you how you will be identify the exact position of was born in the sentence without facing any sorts of problem. At a glance, you will be apply the position of was born. Write down. If you find in a sentence gap plus the name of place or year or time, if you find here the gap plus the name of any place or year or time, then you will have to apply here the exact word was born. Okay, in a sentence you will have to be given here the gap plus any place or year or time, then you will certainly apply here the position of was born from the gap. Okay, I think you have understood properly in these rules here the was born. I am giving an example. Give concentration. Dash. He dash in 2000 in his native village. In his native village. Okay. And what will be the exact answer to indicate a meaningful sentence? He dash was born. Here he was born in 2000 in his native village. That is why it is indicated here a complete sentence. Just after applying from the box the word was born, we have already found here a meaningful sentence. That is why was born. Just only the answer here. That is why we will write down as answer number A was born, was born. That is enough to carry a full marks on it. In this topic name is special uses of words and phrases. Okay. Then Begum Rokia dash in Rangpur district. Begum Rokia Sakaut Hussain dash in Rangpur district. Here we can easily express here was born. Why? Just after the gap we have found here the position of Rangpur. Here Rangpur indicates a particular district, particular place. That is why just right answer will be applied was born. Just after applying was born we have taken a meaningful sentence. That is why just was born will be right answer to fill the gap. I think you are clear about this rule named was born, and I am going to discuss with you the number 2 rule with you. Write down rule number 2. Rule 2. I think that this rule will be very effective in your practical life and to apply or to face any sorts of new circumstances in your various disciplines. Okay, write down number 2. Have to, has to, had to, shall, have to, or will have to. Okay, have to or has to, had to or shall have to or will have to. Just complete the rules of number 2. Here we know have to or has to indicates the present tense. We will also find the position of present sequence or present tense related sentence. Just will be indicated here the position of have to or has to, any one. Okay, just after the position of had to, we know that had is the past form of have or has, anyone, and had to will be applied here in past tense. What types of tense? Past tense. And had to will be also indicated just all types of subject: I, he, she, they, you, and it will be universal to put here just after any particular type of subject, had to. And the number next or last one is shall have to or will have to. Shall have to or will have to just always indicates the future tense. What types of tense? Future tense. Okay, you have already known the rules. Have to or has to indicates the present tense, had to also indicates the past tense, and shall have to or will have to also here indicates the future tense. Okay, and now we will know the exact position, exact use of have to or has to. If you find in a present tense third person single number as subject, then you have to apply here the has to. In other subjects, okay, plural or singular without third person, I, just after I we may use have to just after any particular types of plural, that's mean we, they. Okay, then we may apply here the position of have to after any particular type of subject. Okay, then had to may be applied here just after all type of subject. Okay, all types of subject we may be applied here the had to, all types of subjects. Then why? That is why we had to apply in a past tense. Just after shall have to or will have to, any particular type of word may be applied here in the future tense after all categories of subjects. Okay, and what will be the Bangla meaning of these words? Write down: obligation, you are bound to maintain, you are bound to follow. Okay, you are bound to complete or do the work, it is called the obligation. Number 2, need. Number 2, need. And number 3 is advice. And advice, number 1 obligation, need, advice. Okay, and in 3 categories you may apply here the position of have to or has to have to or shall have to or will have to. Any one you can apply here in the sequence of obligation. Number 2 is need, and number 3 is advise. Okay, in especially the 3 circumstances you may apply, and number 2 rules named have to or has to, had to or shall have to or will have to. I am giving an example by the help of these words for your better understanding. Write down. Number 1, our parents are valuable to us. Okay, full stop. Our parents are valuable to us. So we our parents are valuable to us. Full stop. It indicates a complete sentence. Next, so we dash look after them properly, and it has a specific characteristic to express easily the word named have to or has to. What is the exact perfect word here? If you find after gap plus V1, okay, principal verb 1 just after gap, then you may apply here the position of have to or has to, okay, in the tense of present or present tense. Then our parents are valuable to us, so we dash look after. Here we has been given here as a subject, we plus gap plus look after, that's been take care, look after. Here look has been also expressed as a principal verb, and this position has also been indicated here just after gap. That is why we have to, yes, have to apply the special word of have to. That is why we have to look after them properly. In this sentence, it expresses obligation. We are bound to look after them properly because our parents are valuable, very precious to us. That is why we should always respect them regularly or properly. In the next sentence, number 2, okay, and the need. Coronavirus is spreading in our country. So our government dash coronavirus is spreading in our country, so our government dash reduce very soon. That is why we may apply has to. We may apply here has to. Why? Because our government has been given here as third person singular number, and just after subject there is given a gap. Just after gap it has also given here the position of principal verb. Reduce is the synonym of minimize, lessen, L-E-S-S-E-N, lessen, decrease, that is called the principal verb. And we know that just after subject plus gap plus principal verb of present, that's mean V1 of present verb or principal verb. That is why it has been explained here the position of has to. Okay, and it has been given here the Bangla sequence of need, and number 3 it is related to advice. Time is very precious, full stop. You utilize your time properly. Time is very precious. Okay, it's the complete sentence. Time is very valuable. Full stop. You dash utilize your time properly. That is why utilize has been given just after gap as principal verb. That is why you have to utilize your time properly. It is related to indicate the advice speech. Okay, advice. Here have to has been given as advice situation. I think you have understood properly the rules of have to, has to, have to, or shall have to, or will have to. Okay, and just it will vary from one tense to another. If you find the Bangla 3 types of sequences, that's mean obligation, number 2 need, and number 3 is advice, then you may apply this any particular types of tenses such as present tense, past tense and future tense. If you want to express here any one from the 3 particular types of Bangla sequence in the present, especially the present, then you may apply have to or has to according to the subject. And if you want to express here the past tense, then you may apply undoubtedly the position of had to. And if you also want to express here the future sequence, then shall have to or will have to, any one may be given to express a meaningful sentence. That is why just it will only vary from one sentence to another to indicate a meaningful sentence. Okay, next rule. Write down the position of since. If you find inside the box since, and there will be given two clauses here. How many clauses here? You will find in your exam script the two clauses. First one is the one part and another is a two part here, and since will be given in the middle point of two clauses here. Then if you find the position of present indefinite or present perfect, then there is also given the another tense will be past indefinite, past indefinite. If you find the word since, the middle point and before since, you will find any particular types of tense, and another part will be the past indefinite tense. After noticing such types of structure, then you will have to put since from the box. Okay, if you find here the present indefinite or present perfect plus gap plus past indefinite, then we will be able to express here the position of since. Okay, since. I am giving an example for better understanding. It is many days. It is many days dash I visited the zoo. I visited the zoo. It is many days. Is indicates the present tense. Okay, and I visited, ed also indicates here the past indefinite tense. That is why just after finding the two structures of tense, we will apply here the position of since from the gap. Since always indicates in a particular time. Okay, and it is many days since I visited the zoo. Okay, if you find here the past indefinite, then past perfect will be applied here. Okay, it is the exact rule of since. If you find the position of present indefinite or present perfect plus past indefinite, and if you find here the past indefinite, then the other tense will be past perfect. Okay, and it was many days since I had visited the zoo. If you find the present indefinite or present perfect, then past indefinite will be applied. Okay, and number 4, let alone. Let alone. Let alone indicates in a negative aspect in a particular sentence. Negative. It is not the positive or affirmative sequence in this sentence. Okay. Let alone. It is imaginative speech. Let alone. It indicates the negative aspects in a sentence. Okay, it is the structure here. You can easily find out the exact answer of let alone. Write down the structure. Just after finding this structure, you will be able to indicate a right answer from the box. Write down subject plus auxiliary verb plus not plus V1. Okay, plus V1 plus less important or few in number or chief things বা chief price or chief things plus gap plus most important oblique many in number many in or high prices or expensive. Okay, and I am giving an example so that you can easily apply the position of let alone. Subject plus auxiliary verb plus not plus V1, that's mean present form of verb plus less important or few in number or chief price or chief plus gap plus most important or many in number or high prices or expensive. Okay, and he can not read Bangla newspaper, English newspaper. Here he has been given as subject plus can is considered also here the modal auxiliary verb plus not plus V1. Okay, he has been given subject auxiliary verb is can not principal verb V1 or Bangla and English. This less important to us. Bangla newspaper, it is very easy to read out the Bangla newspaper for literate or semi literate person, anyone, but to read English newspaper quite impossible for semi literate person. It is need such types of person who are highly educated. That is why we can apply here let, alone, let alone. He cannot read Bangla newspaper, let alone English. He can't read Bangla newspaper. To read the English newspaper is very impossible, quite impossible. Why? Because he doesn't read Bangla newspaper. How you will be able to read the English newspaper? Quite impossible to him. Okay, I am giving another example. Kamal can not walk 1 mile dash 10 miles. 10 miles. Kamal can't walk. Can plus not plus V1. 1 mile. 1 mile dash 10 miles. Here it has been given only one indicates the few in number, less number. Okay, that is why 1 mile plus gap plus 10 miles. 10 miles indicates here the largest point or large number than the previous 1 mile. That is why it is right answer here, let alone. Okay, I can not recall his name dash his address. I cannot recall his name dash his address, let alone his address. Okay, I do not recall, I don't remember his name, and his address is quite impossible for me. That is why let alone will be applied here. It is quite impossible to know his address. That is why let alone will be applied here as right answer. Okay, now today in my next class I will elaborately discuss with you the another rules of special uses of words and phrases. Till then, try to be well. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.